この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
And welcome, my wonderful nerds and my beautiful nerds. Today we are reviewing Inuyasha, the final act. This is the second part to the Inuyasha saga. What's the difference in the final act, you say? Well, the final act is, to me, way better than Inuyasha, the feudal fairy tale, which is what the first part of Inuyasha was called. It came out or ended around 2009, if I remember correctly. Characters have changed, new characters come. A lot of the characters we knew are now gone, which is the sad part. And what I really like about Inuyasha, the final act, is that it's not as repeated as it was in feudal fairy tale. It's more serious. Well, it's not serious, it's just they're going through the story more fluently. It's no longer fillers and what's what I was gonna say? It's no longer repeating, which I really love, and the characters are beloved characters: Sango, Moroku, Inuyasha, Kagome, Shippo. They go through trials and tribulations, and all the characters change so much, and you can really tell. Inuyasha develops new powers with his sword, and Sesshomaru you can see the total difference in Sesshomaru. Like, Sesshomaru is no longer the cold-hearted being he was in the beginning. He starts to soften up as the series progresses. Not only that, but you find out so much about Kagome as well, which I love. She's no longer the damsel in distress in the final act. She fights a lot more, and she has a lot more to offer in final act. What else? In this, we also get to see Sesshomaru's mother. Yeah, which is really awesome. Never expected to see his mother, but yeah. You also find out so much about Naraku as well. You begin to have kind of what I want to say. You kind of have a little compassion for him in a way when you watch the last episode. The final act would make you fangirl so much. Like, so many things that you wanted to happen will happen. Like, for example, well, I can't say it because then it'll totally ruin it, you know. But you know, all the fangirls want. Hint, hint. Yeah, this is a really good anime series. I really love the final act more than feudal fairy tale. The rate I would give it will be a 10 out of 10, I want to say, just because it's not that old way of repeating, and it doesn't get old. There's always something new to learn about the characters. There's always something happening in the show. There's something exciting about the final act. The fight scenes are so much better than it was in feudal fairy tale. Like, it's so amazing. It gets you on the edge of your seat to the point where you're cheering for these characters. It just makes you love Inuyasha so much more than what it was in feudal fairy tale, and I'm glad they took it this route, and I'm glad it progressed in this way for an iconic, one of the most iconic animes. And even though it's ended, I kind of feel sad about it, to be honest, because I just loved this anime so much. It had so much to offer, and it's an exciting anime. It gets you all up in your feelings, to say, at least. But yeah.
諦めの悪いやつだ。